It's Saturday. Are you watching cartoons? They're probably over where you are right now. I don't know. Good morning. I'm Bob Doyle, one of the featured teachers in the film and book The Secret. I facilitate the Evolve Your Excellence Brain Rewiring program. So I know it's the weekend. You don't want to think about work. You don't want to think about, maybe you don't even want to think about your goals. But what a perfect time. You get all this extra time, right? You're not doing anything this weekend. You're just sitting around, right? There's absolutely nothing on your plate. Anyway, look. This is my question for you today. Just something to consider when you're walking around, and because in the weekend, you're with different people maybe than you are during the week. And so this is something, what I'm bringing up here may be relevant. I don't know. Let's find out. What if I just get to it? How many of you, feel free to respond in the comments too. How many of you ever feel that your progress towards your goals, your mission, your vision is ever hindered by people who aren't you, other people? Now, I'm not talking about like they lock you in your house and say, no, you can't go do the thing. I don't mean like that. I mean, they do something, say something, suggest something, whatever. Something coming from them has you rethink your commitment or adjust it or compromise it or maybe give up on it completely. Now, this can be things like, parental stuff. Well, my mom doesn't look, she doesn't understand what I do, and so she, doubts it and makes me feel bad. That kind of thing. It can be people at work who when you say, I want to do this new thing, and they go, what are you talking about? That kind of stuff. Anytime somebody else's opinion of you triggers something in you to make you think or rethink your mission, what's important to you, the things you're going after, that's indicative of what I call a people pleaser type. Whenever I work with anybody, I have them take a quiz called the Transformation Personality Type Quiz, and that type, the people pleaser type, very common, by the way, but the people pleaser always stops themselves because of input from other people. And most of the time they do it so, number one, they don't have to put up with their stuff anymore, or they want to make them more comfortable or whatever. But that is a no-win for everybody. Because if a person is telling you why you can't do something, let's just put it as simply as that, that is about them and not you. Right? That's their wiring. That's everything that they're looking at and experiencing is going through their filter. You challenge something in them, it triggers all their wiring, and they come at you with their stuff. It's their automatic way of being, and it certainly means nothing about, whether or not you can succeed in something. So, but when you do state a new vision that's probably bigger and grander than maybe the people you've been around up to this point, you can expect that some of them are going to have questions or give you an attitude depending on where everybody is. Your mission is to just keep going forward no matter what and go for your goal, because at least then you get to live your life. And perhaps one day you will inspire those people to do the same. But you cannot live your life dependent on whether or not other people approve of your choices. Somewhere deep inside you know this, and yet it can be difficult to live that. A deeper understanding of how you got wired in the first place, it's not that difficult, but just to kind of look at it and go, okay, I see. To get an understanding of that wiring gives you the empowerment that you need to begin to consciously change those autopilot responses that you have to these people. There's a reason that you get triggered by something someone says or does or suggests or whatever it is. It's touching something deep in your programming from probably long before that. And it's wiring that was put in place by someone other than you, because, your initial wiring gets put into place when you're born and for the first 7 years of your life. Those aren't your values that are getting put in and beliefs. Those are somebody else's, and then you inherit them, right? And so if you start to break free of the beliefs, limiting beliefs, from these people who have put them in you, you're going to get resistance from those people. You're showing up in a way that doesn't, so how do you handle that? How can you stay committed to your vision? How can you be more proactive about rewiring yourself to be the person you want to be in the most efficient way possible? Well, that's the stuff I do. That's what I teach people to do. And so every week at least we have these live trainings, and one is coming up in just a couple of hours, noon Pacific today, Saturday. Okay, noon Pacific. It's free. if you want to come in and learn about brain rewiring, it is, in my opinion, of course, one of the most important skills you can learn, because your brain is the center of everything. It controls your experience of reality, and you have much more control over how it's working than you're probably taking. You just have to make the decision to do it no matter what and take the journey. And we tell you how to do that and give you the tools to do that. So check out this training if you have not yet done it before. And if you know somebody who is suffering, emotionally, mentally torturing themselves, or stuck in a spin, or self-sabotage, any of that, you know, we have these people in our lives, and you go, wow, they could be doing so much more, or why are they so upset, or why are they stopping them? This is for them too. So you might just tell them about that. Okay. All right. Well, I hope to see you at this training. If not today, then sometime maybe next week. When you go to this page, you will have choices, but the first one is today. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of you out there.